A very good morning to all. Today, we are going to start with a new chapter in social science, chapter number 8, Plants Around Us. So now we can take page number 46 in your textbook and you can see the first page of the chapter. And there you can see a beautiful garden and you can see a little boy and a girl. So here you can see the little boy is saying, watering the plants regularly make them grow. So you have to water the plants every day, which helps them to grow. And even you can see this little boy is watering the plants. Next you can see a little girl there. And she is saying, the flowers look so pretty and smell so good. So there are flowers. So flowers looks very beautiful. Even there are flowers which have good smell. So below that you can see there is a question for you. Can you write one way in which plants are useful to us? So we all know that plants are useful to us in many ways. Can you just think and write one way in which plants are useful to us? So plants gives us food, they gives us shelter. So they are useful to us in many ways. Just think and write one way in which plants are useful to us. So you can write in the space given there. Okay. Moving to the chapter. So we are going to study about plants around us. So we know that there are different kinds of plants around us. So when you look around in your surroundings, you can see there are different types of plants growing around you. And do all these plants looks the same? No, right. Some plants are very big, some plants are very small, even there are some plants which are small also. So there are different kinds of plants growing around us. So let's see some of the different kinds of plants around us. So you know what are big plants? So trees, we call them as big plants. Big plants are called as trees. So if you look around, you can see different trees around you. Mango tree, coconut tree, apple tree, all these are examples for trees. So big plants are called as trees. And they are very big and they are strong. And what about their stem? They have a very hard stem. So big plants are called as trees. Then there are plants which are small, or we can say medium-sized plants, which means that these plants are not as tall as a tree. So what about a rose plant? You all have seen rose plant, right? So is it tall as a tree? No. They are small plants, or we can say they are medium-sized plants. They are not as tall as a tree. And what about their stem? Have you observed the stem of rose or hibiscus? If you have observed it, you could have found that they have a hard woody stem. So what kind of stem do they have? They have a hard woody stem. So such plants, such small medium-sized plants, we call them as shrub. Rose, hibiscus, all these are examples for shrub. Then there are also plants which are very small. So plants which grows even shorter than shrub. Such plants are called as herb. So you all might have seen mint plant or coriander. So we use these mint and coriander for cooking purposes. So these plants are called as herb because they grow very small. They grow only to a certain height. And what about their stem? So they have a very soft stem. As they have a very soft stem, we can easily bend their stem. So these herbs have very soft stem so that we can easily bend their stem. So very small plants, small, that is short-sized plants, we call them as herb. So these are the different kinds of plants. So these are some of the different kinds of plants. Moving to the next one, parts of a plant. So you all know about the different parts of a plant, right? So which are the different parts of a plant? The root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit, seed, right? So these are the different parts of a plant. So let's discuss each part one by one. Okay, so let's see The first part, that is the root. So where do these roots grow? These roots grow below the soil. We can say the roots grow under the soil. So most of the plants have roots growing under the soil. And what is the function of these roots? So these roots take water and nutrients from the soil. So do plants need water? Yes, plants need water and nutrients to grow. And these roots carry, or these roots absorb or take water and nutrients from the soil. So that is about roots. Then what is the next part of a plant? That is the stem. And where do these stems grow? These stems grow above the soil. And what is the function of these stems? These stems carry water and nutrients to all parts of the plant. So we know that the roots take in water and nutrients from the soil. And it is the stem which carries it to all parts of the plant. And do all plants have the same type of stem? No. So there are some plants which have hard stem like shrub. There are plants which have soft stem like herbs. So some plants have hard as well as soft stem. And these stems grow above the soil. The next part is the leaves. So most of the plants have green leaves. So if we just look around and see different plants, do all plants have the same type of leaves? No, right? So different plants have different kind of leaves. So we can differentiate leaf based on their size, shape, smell, taste, etc. So if, for example, if you take a papaya leaf, if leaf of a papaya, and what about the leaf of a mango? Does it look same? No. It differs with its size, shape, smell, etc. So different plants have different kinds of leaves. And what about the function? So the leaves prepare food for the plants. So plants need food to live. They need food to grow. And these leaves prepare food for the plants. The process by which they prepare food, which we call it as photosynthesis. So that is about the leaves. Then what is the next part of a plant? That is the flower. The most beautiful part of a plant is the flower. So there are different kinds of flowers. So most plants bear flowers. Rose, jasmine, hibiscus, sunflower, all these are examples for flowers. There are flowers which are big like sunflower. Even there are flowers which are small. Even there are flowers which have good smell like rose, jasmine, etc. So flowers are the most beautiful part of a plant. Then the next part of a plant, that is the fruit. So fruit is the most tastiest part of a plant. So most plants have different kinds of fruits. So we all eat fruits, right? Apple, orange, papaya, all these are examples for fruits. And these fruits have seeds inside it. Or we can say seeds hide inside the fruit. And there are fruits which have one seed. Even there are fruits which have many seeds. So, and these seeds grows into a baby plant. When these seeds get air, water, soil, these seeds grows into a baby plant which forms into a new plant. So these are the different parts of a plant. So which are the different parts of a plant? The root, the stem, leaves, flower, fruit, seeds. These are the different parts of a plant. And we learned some of the different kinds of plants, such as the trees, shrub and herb. Now we can take page number 48 in your textbook. And there is a box given. What kind of plants are there in your neighborhood or in your garden? So what you have to do is you have to just observe your garden or your neighborhood and observe what kind of plants are there. Just observe and find their names. Okay. Coming to the next one, below that there is a question given. Which part of a plant grows under the soil? So which part of a plant grows under the soil? It is the root. The root grows under the soil. So you can write the answer as root in the space given. So I hope you all understood about the topic that we discussed today. So we'll meet in the next class and we'll discuss a very new topic. So till then, thank you.